Hey everyone, how did you all sleep? Really? Well, that's just great. You know, I slept pretty great myself too. Today we're going to take a look at training journey number 2 of Restor-E. It's been a while since I uploaded an update about this because I had some difficulties here and there, but I managed to get the training performance just right and also make sure that it's still fast enough because of course we're going to scale this model up. Currently the model is around 90 megabytes big. You can see it right here. It's 91.5 megabytes big. It's about 22.9 million parameters, so it's not a gigantic model, but it does pretty well all the same. So this is the first version and this is the second, and yeah, there's a lot of extra torture tests with it. So before I'm going to show you a comparison, let's take a look at how the training has performed. You can see that the loss is going down, which is great, but one thing I really wanted to see was the validation loss also going down. Naturally, the validation loss is a bit higher than the training loss, that's normal, but we want to see this line going down. Why? Because if it doesn't go down and goes up, then it means that this model is overfitting on the data that it's training on. Given that we have a relatively small model with a small data set, we have to make sure that the model is just right so it can actually extrapolate on the data. This is really good to see. I'm happy with this. Let's go to the comparison. So here we have our prompts and our before and after images. So the top one is the predicted one and the bottom one is the input. So the bottom one has some black spots, they get removed here. Noise gets removed, it just makes the image a bit more blurry. It seems it doesn't really know what is noise and what isn't, but that's fine. The thick vertical lines always work pristine. And these two are new. These three are new actually. And these ones are really weird, but these took a long time to get right. As you can see, it starts to learn to take screenshots of a screen and picture them in a 2D canvas. So they are really blurry, I get that, but you can see it's definitely going there. This of course takes a lot longer to learn than these where they simply have to remove data and add something new. And in this one, they actually have to move data into a full screen view. Not only that, but this screen is a different ratio than this square, of course. So there's all kinds of stuff going on that really make this hard to learn. This paper is also new. It makes random tiers in the paper. So in this one you might see something interesting. Remove coffee stain. It doesn't do anything at all. It just copies the image. So this probably is a bug somewhere, and I believe it's a bug in the dataset. And you know what they're saying, garbage in, garbage out. If we go to this remove coffee stain right here, you can see that there is no coffee stain at all in the picture. So my guess is that it simply learns to copy the image originally, just like it does with the do nothing prompt. So yeah, that's kind of a bad situation here. So this one needs to be renewed and the training has to be continued. But overall, it seems to perform pretty well. And it really starts to learn the screen. Mind you, it never has seen this data before. This data is completely unique. Here you can see an even bigger tear in the paper, which is right in the middle, like some samurai just slashed it. The synthetic data works somewhat like this. You can see that every time I press this button, we get a new randomly looking piece of paper, and that's basically what it does. There's also a tear somewhere that you should be able to see. Yeah, here you are. This orange line is the tear, pretty much right there. What are the next steps? I would say, of course, scaling up the model, adding more data, and adding more photos. So now that I'm confident enough that everything is working fine, I will begin publishing the GitHub repo for everyone to see, and I will do so this week. Of course, if you want to see anything sooner, feel free to join me in the Emerald After Show on Patreon, where you also get discounts on paid services and other things that I might release in the future. So that is also really cool. Well, that's it. I hope you all have a pleasant weekend. I hope to see you next time. And it was really nice to show this with you. I'm so excited. More videos will follow shortly with better explanations and things going on. Bye for now.